Hello, welcome back to Big Fish Little Fish Aquatics. So today it's a really exciting day. I've actually got some corals coming and I'm going to be adding them to my saltwater aquarium here with my clownfish. Now what I'm going to do today in this video is actually share with you how I'm going to acclimate them ready to go into the tank here. So if you're going to want to follow this process, the types of things you're going to need is you're going to need a method of drip acclimation, so that could be a DIY method or you could buy a custom made drip acclimator. You're going to need 2 clean around 5 litre containers, no bigger than that, and then you're also going to need to get hold of some reef dip, and that's just so that you can clean up your corals to make sure there's no nasties and parasites on them. And you're also going to want to make sure that you have some pre-mixed salt, so some more salt to go into there, because what happens when you drip acclimate, your levels will actually drop in your aquarium, so you need to make sure you can top that back up with salt water. So yeah, let's get to it and let's go. So once you've turned all the lights off, what you're going to want to do is just add them in their bags to your aquarium and slowly let them temperature acclimate for about 15 minutes. So next what you want to do is you want to add the bag water to a container with your coral in, and then gently place your corals into their water that they've arrived in. And so you'll notice here I've actually got a green star polyp and then a green mushroom, and I'll share exactly what their scientific names are on the screen. Green star polyp doesn't look like a green star polyp at the moment because it's all closed up. Hopefully over the next day or so it will open up once I've got it into the aquarium. But next, now what we've got to do is set up our drip acclimation. So with a drip acclimation, I'm just going to use this one here and then just pop it in top, and then feed it down below. So now what you're going to want to do is just leave it to drip acclimate, and you're going to want to leave it for about half an hour. If you've got a container which is a bit smaller than this one, you may find that it starts to rise and possibly overflows, but all you need to do is just empty out enough just so that you've still got the level water and the corals are covered, and then just continue drip acclimating. So you want to aim for about half an hour because these are soft corals, so they're not as finicky as some of the hard corals. Right, so now while you're just waiting for your corals to acclimate, what you may want to do is just start to fill up your second container with about 4 to 5 litres worth of water from the source aquarium. Obviously go by this particular dip that you're using, so I'm using Seachem's Reef dip, so that requires 4 litres in order to do the dip, so that's why I'm topping up on 4 litres. Okay, so when you're adding in Seachem's Reef dip, it's actually 2 capfuls for 4 litres worth of water. So you just pop that in. And just give it a good mix. So now what you're going to want to do is just pop your corals next to your dip and then just grab them and just pop them in. And this will essentially get rid of any unwanted hitchhikers, any parasites or contagious diseases or anything that they may be carrying. And what you're going to want to do is just leave them in this dip for about 15 minutes. You can go half an hour, but 15 minutes should do it, and then just keep an eye on it just to see if anything falls off or crawls off of them. Okay, so now that 15 minutes has passed, you can just take them out and put them into the other container. Just give them a quick move just in case there's anything on them, just to dislodge anything. Put them into the other container for a rinse. And again, in this container, give them a quick move and just take a look, see if you can spot anything on there. You want to get your epoxy ready, so take half and half, and you just start mixing it together. Just This might take a while. I'm using protective gloves because sometimes this stuff can cause skin irritation, so just mix it all together. And once it's just one colour, which it is now, you know it's ready to go, and you're ready to put coral placement. So you just pop this on the bottom of the frags of the corals, then you can stick it to your scape. So we've added the green star polyp to this rock here. It's actually on an island because green star polyps are actually notorious for spreading around an entire aquarium. Apparently if you put them on a little island surrounded by sand, they shouldn't be able to then grow onto the other parts of the rock. And then the mushroom I've placed just here. So hopefully they'll start to open up over the next few hours, and then yeah, tomorrow morning I'll come back and we'll see what's going on. So for now, lights out, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.